Nigeria didn't qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, but the Igbo people, they sent 6 players. Yes, you heard me, 6 players. And today, we are ranking them from 6 to 1. Before we count down, let's first acknowledge something. The Super Eagles are home. The green and white jersey is not on that pitch in North America. But the Igbo blood, Igbo DNA, Igbo excellence, it is well represented. It is all over the FIFA World Cup. 6 sons of Igbo soil, 6 different nations, 1 bloodline that has never needed permission to dominate. Igbo people do not wait to be chosen. They create opportunities wherever they land, in business, in medicine, in economics, in politics, and now, clearly, in football. This is the Igbo Excellence Countdown. Let's go. At number 6, we have Noah Okafor, representing Switzerland. Noah Okafor traces his Nigerian roots through his father. He comes from a football-loving family. His younger brothers, Elijah and Isaiah, are also footballers. The Igbo football dynasty runs in his blood. At this World Cup, he is one of Switzerland's attacking options. He may be number 6 on our list today, but never number 6 in our heart. Because when an Igbo son puts on any jersey, he does not come to make up the numbers. Onye Igbo bụ onye Igbo, and ọ ga-emerịrị dịka onye Igbo. An Igbo person is always an Igbo person, no matter the flag on their chest, no matter the flag they fly. At number 5, we have Carney Chukwuemeka. He is representing Austria. Now, this one hurts Nigeria deeply. Carney Chukwuemeka was born in Vienna to Nigerian parents. He moved to England as a child. He represented England at the under-17 level all the way to the under-20. Then, in March 2026, he switched his nationality to Austria. 3 nations fought for this boy: England, Nigeria, and Austria, but Austria won. Now, he plays for Borussia Dortmund as well, one of the most prestigious clubs in world football. He has also played for Chelsea, and he walks into this World Cup at just 22 years old with the confidence that only an Igbo upbringing and Igbo blood can give. You can take anyone out of Igbo land, but you cannot take the Igbo grief, resilience, and the hunger for success away from any Igbo boy. Carney Chukwuemeka at number 5 and still climbing. At number 4, we have none other than the very mercurial Kilian Tuku, who represents Germany. The name says everything. Felix Nmecha, born in Hamburg to an Igbo Nigerian father, he has never hidden where he comes from. Listen to his own words. I am very connected, close to where I come from. My dad is obviously Igbo, and we share that passion for our people. We have never had Igbo players playing for Dortmund at the same time before. 2 Igbo players representing Borussia Dortmund at the same time. Remember, I first told you that Carney Chukwuemeka plays for Borussia Dortmund. That is not a coincidence at all. That is a pattern. That is Igbo excellence operating at a scale. And at the 2026 FIFA World Cup, Felix Nmecha is already on the score sheet for Germany, finishing a clever 1-2 with a beautiful calling finish. We call it in Owerri Arutu. The Igbo left foot does not miss. Kalu Felix Nmecha, remember the left foot of our brother Emmanuel Amneke from Eziobodo, scoring at the World Cup with his father's blood in his veins is not something to joke with. Coming at number 3, we have none other than Noni Madueke, who represents England. His full name, Chukwunonso Azuka Tristan Madueke. He was born in Barnet, London, to Nigerian parents. His father, Ifeanyi Madueke, a football scout, poured vision into his son from day one. That Igbo father whispered belief and identity into that boy's ears, and the son delivered. He is a Premier League champion. Noni Madueke moved to Arsenal last summer for a fee of £48.5 million. One of England's biggest transfer. From Chelsea, he moved to Arsenal, now playing alongside Saka, Eze, Gyökeres at the hottest club in England at the moment. And at the World Cup, he won the penalty that sent England ahead against Croatia. Ice in his veins, cool under pressure. That is the Igbo blood. That is not just talent. That is Igbo training. When the moment matters, Igbo people show up, and they show up real big. Noni Madueke at number 3, the Igbo boy from Barnet, who cost Arsenal nearly £50 million, worth every penny. At number 2, yet another mercurial, magical fit Igbo son, who is somewhat a JJ Okocha of his kind, Eberechi Eze, also representing England, another Igbo son worthy of mention. He stands at number 2. Eberechi Eze was born in London to Igbo Nigerian parents. The number 10 shirt at Arsenal belongs to him. It's not everyone that wears jersey number 10, so let that sink. The number 10 at Arsenal belongs to an Igbo boy. This season, he joined Arsenal in January and helped them to win the Premier League, Arsenal's first Premier League title in 22 years. Think about it. He was there, not just to make up the number. He was there, wearing the jersey number 10, scoring goals, creating moments, and before the World Cup, he attended a Nigerian youth training camp and almost wore the green and white jersey. Almost. England held on, and England is better for it. But we all know where those feet learned how to dance. Remember, I compared him with JJ Okocha. Those feet were shaped by the Igbo soil. At the World Cup, Eberechi Eze carries the creativity that makes England dangerous, and every Igbo family watching around the world sees themselves in every touch he takes. Eberechi Eze, your number 2. Premier League champion, world star, Igbo son. And then finally, we arrive at number 1. Number 1 on our list, I guess you can now guess correctly who it is. Michael Olise. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest footballer of Igbo descent on the planet right now is not even a debate. This season, Michael Olise scored 15 goals and provided 19 assists in the Bundesliga, becoming the first player since 2019 to score 15 goals and 15 assists in a single Bundesliga campaign. He was named the German Bundesliga Player of the Season. His predecessors on that award include Harry Kane, Florian Wirtz, and Jude Bellingham. These are world-class players, and those are his predecessors. So think about it. Think about the class of Michael Olise. Michael Olise has now joined that list. He was born in London to a Nigerian father and a Franco-Algerian mother. He was eligible to represent Nigeria, England, Algeria, and France. These 4 nations wanted him, but he chose France. And France is winning because of it. At the World Cup, he set up Mbappe for a record-setting goal against Senegal, creating for arguably the greatest player of his generation. That is Igbo excellence. His manager at Bayern Munich, Vincent Kompany, said it plainly. Michael has become one of the best players. And where does that road lead? With an Igbo father who raised a son to be fearless, Michael Olise, your number 1 Bundesliga player of the season, World Cup performer, currently Jose Mourinho's major target at Real Madrid, son of an Igbo man, the greatest Igbo footballer on the planet right now. So, we analyzed 6 players, 5 countries, 1 people. Noah Okafor for Switzerland, Carney Chukwuemeka for Austria, Felix Nmecha for Germany, Noni Madueke for England, Eberechi Eze for England, Michael Olise for France, England, France, Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. The most powerful nations in the world are all stronger because of Igbo sons. This is not by accident. This is a culture that tells its children, wherever you go, be the best in the room. Igbo people are trained to be leaders. Whatever jersey you wear, whatever flag you fly, fly it like a champion. Whatever flag flies above you, let them know that an Igbo person was there. Yes, the Super Eagles could not make it to North America, but the Igbo Eagle continues to fly over the continent. Drop an eagle in the comment section if you are a proud Igbo person. Asim, Tiyugo na comment section. Tag every Igbo person that you know and share this video massively, because this very story deserves to be told. Igbo kwenu, Igbo kwenu, Igbo kwenu, Igbo kwezuonu.